everyone, I'm Lauren Felix. I'm a blogger at La Petite Fashionista, and I am today's host of the first ever Land's End Google Hangout. We're coming to you live from beautiful New York City in Flatiron Plaza. And we are at our Getaway Tour stop. The Getaway Tour is traveling to 6 cities across the country, the United States and Canada. It's a mobile pop-up beach house filled with Land's End swimwear and some guest fit experts. We're so excited to be here. Thank you so much for tuning in. We've got some great guests for you today. The first one is going to be Freya, a Land's End swimwear designer. Next, we'll have Kendall Farr, a glamour Glambassador. And we'll also have representatives from Wyndham Vacation Rentals and Random House Books. So we're so excited to be here. Let's kick things off. Freya, come on down.
Hi, I'm so excited to be here.
Awesome. We're so excited you could be here. Could we have picked a better day or more beautiful location?
I don't think so. I think it's pretty awesome.
It's perfect. All right, Freya, thank you again for being here. We really appreciate it. Today we're going to get your insights into finding the perfect swimsuit fit. Great. And hear a little bit more about this year's gorgeous collections.
Awesome. Okay, well, the first thing that really we need to do for finding your swim fit is make sure we get the right measurements. So if you don't mind, I'm going to pass you my microphone and my
Absolutely.
notes.
Yeah, I'd say finding your swimsuit fit is definitely the first thing we'd all want to learn when we're trying to find our perfect fit.
Right. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is get the bust measurement. You want to measure at the widest part of the bust and keep the tape measure level. So I'm going to loop this around to demonstrate. So keeping your tape measure level is really important. And the widest part of the bust is across the apex.
So what size bust would she be?
She's probably a 32B, okay. And definitely our smallest size. Right now she's measuring to be a 2.
All right.
To get the waist measurement, you actually need to stand really straight, and you're going to bend and find the smallest part of your waist this way.
Yes,
and
since obviously our mannequin can't bend.
Right, so your waist measurement would be where it folds. So I'm just going to demonstrate on our mannequin here. So right now she has a 25-inch waist. To get the hip measurement, I'm actually going to take off this beautiful sarong here. Pass that to you too. And keep the measurements level. So she's measuring to be a 34. The torso is probably the hardest measurement to get. You want to place the tape measure 2 inches away from the neck and go through the fullest part of the bust and through the legs. So it's a little tricky on a mannequin. But I'm going to loop it around, and she's measuring 57.
All right, so based on that, what swimsuit size would she be?
She would be probably a 0 or a 2. She's definitely, this is a plastic mannequin, so it's not really a real person. She's definitely our smaller size. When you do a real person, obviously your measurements aren't always going to match up. You might have a larger hip measurement or a larger bust measurement, and that's maybe you're a 2 on the top and a 4 on the bottom. It's pretty typical.
All right, well, I think that was definitely a good place to start because everyone has to figure out their size before they can find their dream swimsuit. I also have to say the 2014 swim collection is absolutely gorgeous. I know I'm personally obsessed with so many of the different styles and silhouettes. It's a really, really beautiful collection. And our first customer question is actually from Jessica in Ohio, and she asked, as a designer, where did you and the team look to for inspiration for your 2014 collection?
So as a team, we kind of embraced the seaside and summer as an inspiration. As part of our sailing heritage, we really embraced the nautical trend with a modern twist.
I love the nautical trend right now, too.
And we really kind of pushed this in our Swimmates collection, which has navy and rope details, and our medallion print, which is gorgeous. It incorporates turquoise, orange, navy. It's just a really beautiful print. In our Bella Floral collection, we embraced retro glamour, and we have some beautiful styles that are reminiscent of Hollywood, incorporating origami pleating and just some really beautiful details there.
That floral print is seriously the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Yes, the hyper floral print is really bright and colorful. It's just really on trend right now. It's such a great moment. Our beach living is all about the relaxed, fun-filled days of summer. It's really lighthearted with, fun, vibrant prints. A lot of the looks you can kind of mix and match and pair them back together with our dress bikini, which you can wear on the beach and the boardwalk. I mean, lots of great mix and match opportunities here.
Awesome. Love it. And then one of the questions we've heard a ton about from many different women is about finding the right swimsuit for your body type. So I know everyone wants to wear something that fits and flatters them, and they feel confident and beautiful in. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes.
Of course.
So we have quite a few questions that have come in about this. Starting with Lindsay from Massachusetts.
Okay.
And she said, I often feel insecure in bathing suits, so I would love to find one that camouflages my trouble areas. So Freya, what swimsuit style would you think would be great for that?
Well, I mean, depending on the trouble areas, I mean, if she's worried about her stomach, I mean, I would definitely look to, you want to focus on the part of your body that you love and camouflage the parts that you're not so secure with. So,
I think that's great advice.
Yeah,
we all have those spots that we're a little insecure about.
Yes, exactly. And our Shape and Enhance collection is a really awesome go-to. We have exclusive Land's End technology with, it provides targeted control and shaping. So these targeted levels of control can trim the waist and nip your waist to make it really small, and it'll play up your natural assets. The smoothing areas, it helps. Excuse me.
Smooth you.
Yes, it helps smooth you. So we have control in the stomach, and that will help, with those problem areas.
Basically, swimsuit magic.
Yes.
I love it. So our next question is from Mary in Tennessee, and she said, what swimsuit style would you recommend to help enhance a smaller bust?
So, like I said before, I think our Bella Flora collection is really the best collection for this. This is the one that has the hyper floral and the really bright colors. We have we have origami pleating across the bust line. It really helps to enhance your bust, and we have some beautiful colors in this collection, and it's just so pretty.
Awesome. I love that style too. I think it's beautiful. And our next question is from Kelly in California, and she said she has an athletic build but would love to get the look of more feminine curves. So which swimsuit style can help Kelly out with this?
So when you're looking for like a more feminine look, I think that you want to go to pieces that have a little more shearing, maybe some princess seams. If you're a bikini girl, our Beach Living Sweetheart Underwire bikini paired with the Swim Mini flounce can be a really great option because it creates the illusion of an hourglass shape. And our Beach Club tankini, the Princess Tankini, is a great option when you're trying to enhance your waistline because it creates a more feminine look. The princess seams and the shearing help to nip the waist and flatter the body.
And as you can tell, we are definitely live in New York City.
Yes.
Pardon the noise.
Sirens and noise and wind.
All right. Thanks, Freya. So our next question is from Evelyn in New York, and she said, my biggest issue when I'm swimsuit shopping is finding a swimsuit that offers enough support. So Freya, what kind of style or features would you recommend for someone who has a larger bust and might want a little bit more support?
So when you're trying to support a larger bust, you definitely want to go with an underwire and look for an all-over bra. We have a few options for this. A lot of our styles have underwire in them and are great options. But my favorite would probably be our dress bikini right now. This is a new style for Land's End, and it offers underwire and removable cups. It's a really great silhouette to throw on over your bathing suit even, and it's just a great option.
Awesome. And then we have another fit question from Pam in Connecticut, and she said, I'm comfortable with my curves, but I still want to feel confident and wear something that flatters me. So what style would you recommend for the curvy girl?
I would, again, go back to our Shape and Enhance collection, which is perfect for a curvy girl.
The swimsuit magic.
Yes, swimsuit magic. It's perfect. It has that control that you're looking for. We have a Shape and Enhance one shoulder one piece right now, which is a really great fashion forward style. The silhouette is so trend right and really flattering. It'll compress in all the right places and kind of hold your stomach in if you're feeling a little self-conscious about that area.
I love it. So awesome. And Christina from North Carolina has another fit question for you. And she said, I spend a lot of time at the beach with my kids in the summertime, and I really want something versatile that I can wear on and off the beach. I mean, don't we all? So Freya, what kind of swimsuit would you recommend for that?
So I have two favorite options for this because, I mean, it's so hard to choose just one. My first would probably be our swim tee, which Lauren and I are actually wearing right now.
So comfortable.
Yeah,
Thank you.
really comfortable. You can wear it with jeans and a jacket, even in New York. But this is a great option for the beach because you can throw it on over your bathing suit. It has UPF 50, and it'll help you with that coverage. And you know, when you're playing with your kids, it's just a really easy go-to. My second favorite piece would be our dress bikini. This is just such a great style for us. It's a really new option, and it gives you the support that you need without having to I don't know. It's just really.
It's like the best invention ever.
That's what I'm trying.
Swimwear dress.
The swimwear dress. I mean, it kind of gives you the coverage of a one piece without being a one piece because you can throw it on over your bathing suit.
It's perfect.
Yes.
That's perfect for Christina. All right, so one of the things I'm personally dying to know about is what type of special details and features do we have in our 2014 collection? I know that we take a ton of customer feedback into account when we're building the collection each year, and
yes,
I think everyone would love to hear about some of the things that we thought about.
So lots of shearing and draping, camouflaging that stomach area in our Shape and Enhance collection. We really look to UPF 50 options for our Aquaterra collection and for Swim Tee. These are just really great, and it's sponsored by the Cancer Association, which we're really excited about.
Great sun protection and style.
Yes.
So Diana from Florida has the next question for you, Freya, and she wants to know what type of swimsuit you'd recommend for someone who's active and needs something that can handle the wear and tear of maybe an aerobics class, maybe it's a stand-up paddleboarding lesson. What type of swimsuit would be our most active?
You definitely want to look to our Aqua Sport collection. We have some really great rash guards in this collection this year. Fun, vibrant prints. You can throw them on over your bathing suit, and it's great for paddleboarding. So it'll protect your arms and your stomach when you're doing these kind of activities.
I've just taken up paddleboarding, and it's a ton of fun, but you definitely need the right swimsuit for it.
Yes.
Yeah. So obviously, as we've touched on, sun protection is extremely important anytime we're at the beach or at the pool. Which styles would offer us the maximum sun protection? What's going to give us the highest SPF?
Our Swim Tee, without a doubt. I mean, we have it in so many fun, vibrant colors, prints this year. It's definitely a big push for us. We really love it, and it gives you maximum coverage.
I'm in love with it personally, because I mean, look, we're wearing it in the middle of New York City on this beautiful day, but I can also wear it on the beach.
And you can wear it paddleboarding even. I mean, you can wear it in the water. That's what's so great about it. You can wear it in the water and like when you're walking on the boardwalk.
Yeah, totally agree. So for everyone who's watching, if you want to see more great swimsuit fit tips, be sure to check out, sorry, it's a little noisy here. I'll wait till the New York City live action passes us.
Definitely live in New York.
So, as I was saying, if you want to check out more great swim tips, we have some awesome videos on the landsend.com/getaway tour page, so be sure to check them out. So Freya, thank you so much for being. We feel like we now have the tools and expertise from you to help us find the perfect swimsuit and get our fit. So thank you so much for being here.
Yes,
and
thank you for having me.
Yes, and we'll move on to our next guest. That's going to be Kendall Farr. She's a Glambassador and expert stylist. And in the meantime, we're going to quickly move our mannequin away. If you wanna...
Yes, I will help you.
All right. I have to tell you, New York City is the most beautiful place this time of year, so we could not be more excited to be here for the Getaway. There's tons of people downstairs shopping, getting their great swimsuit tips and tricks. It's really just going to be an amazing day. So I highly recommend that you check out the landsend.com/getaway tour page for more great tips, as well as figuring out where the next locations are going to be. So next hi Kendall.
Hi.
This is Kendall Farr. She's our Glamour magazine Glambassador, and she's also an expert stylist. So today she's really going to be sharing some summer style tips with us, as well as some of the questions you sent in. So let's get started. Do we want to start with talking about some...
Let's kick it off with the trends.
Awesome. All right.
Lands' End has so many trends, and at Glamour we're all about translating runway trends for everyday glamour. And Lands' End has so many on-trend suits that offer incredible fit solutions as well. So let's kick it off with the trends.
All right. So what can you tell us about the trends that are really hot right now? We did have Emily from Wisconsin that sent in a question asking about it.
Well, first up, we have the architecture trend, and I'd love to show you. We have a gorgeous model in a suit coming out right now, and I can speak to that. But one of the top trends, both on the runway and here at Lands' End, is the architecture trend. And you'll see that it's really defined by sharp graphic lines and a really defined silhouette. And there's a suit coming out that we just love.
All right, I'm so excited. I love this trend too. I think it's perfectly editorial, but it's also really wearable.
Fantastic,
Awesome.
Yes. And it moves into kind of a jet set feeling as well. So here's our first model.
Here, we can... All right, so she's wearing the beautiful architectural trend.
So this is the architecture trend, and there's a lot to talk about here. So first of all, fantastic styling here. The one shoulder detail is not only sexy, but it's a great way to create a focal point at your shoulder line. If you're smaller on the top and bigger on the bottom, this creates the illusion of broader shoulders. And then moving down, you know, we have all of this fantastic side drape. This gives you a really great sense of a pulled-in hourglass silhouette. Also, this suit has a fantastic secret. It's this targeted control tummy panel. You don't see it, but it's there, and it's hard-working, and it makes you feel very pulled in, and it creates a very hourglass silhouette. And we've added this gorgeous gold link, a real classic, a gold link necklace, which gives it a very jet-set feel, along with a strong Wayfarer shape and a black sunglass.
I love swimsuit secrets. No one has to know.
We love swimsuit secrets, and that's what's so great about this line.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Beautiful. I love the swimsuit. So what's the next trend that we should know about for swimwear?
Another really hot trend is the boho trend. And you know, boho is almost like a classic on the trends terrain right now. So we have a model coming out in boho, and it's a cute silhouette, always defined by things like, as you'll see, triangle top, small bikini bottoms, triangle bottoms.
Come on out.
Come on out.
See this gorgeous bikini.
Yeah, so look at this. This is a fantastic trend. So again, free-spirited, beachy, and completely boho. And we love this paisley medallion print and the way the beads pick up the coral in the pattern. But you know, this silhouette is really defined by triangle tops, little bottoms with side ties, and just add a straw hat and an espadrille wedge to lengthen your legs, and you're good to go. A couple of fit tips too. This triangle top is really pretty easy to wear if you're small busted or even fuller busted, because it's got a very substantial construction. And also, if you want to create the look of an elongated leg, this is perfect. Do look for a high cut bottom with a side tie. You can adjust it, you can bring it up, and this is just a great way to look.
I know, it's all about the accessories too. That totally gives it the boho feel.
Yeah, the accessories make it, and this is a really easy way to, you know, all of these things, accessories and bathing suits together, let you transition from beach to lunch or whatever you want to, drinks, whatever you want to do.
So cute. Thank you so much. And I know there's 4 trends, so what would be the third trend that you would want to speak to, Kendall?
Well, there's another trend that we'll be speaking to, old Hollywood glamour, but, one of the things that people always want to know about is the beach to brunch look.
Yes, absolutely.
And so there are a couple of great things that we can look at quickly until our next models come back. So imagine the black swimsuit we've just looked at. This is perfect over an architectural, simple black suit. What I love about this is the sort of urban application because of the print.
Absolutely.
But whether you're cruising or you're on the beach, this is the ideal way to move from the beach to brunch or lunch or whatever it is you want to do.
It's comfortable, it's
Yep,
stylish,
exactly.
It's got a little pop of color.
Exactly. So, but also just in terms of a fit formula, there's an Ampere line with a drawstring waist. Again, this broad neckline lengthens your shoulders, and the shape and drape is great over a fuller bottom.
Love that. So cute. Nice.
Another great solution for beach to brunch, particularly if you're kind of boyish, is a shirtwaist dress like this in cotton. All you need is a gladiator sandal, maybe some beads, and you're done. But look at the fantastic detail on the back here,
Oh my gosh,
too.
I love that.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even know just
You
from
can
looking
release
at
it
either.
to make it looser, but then this gives you a really great sense of shape.
I love the color too.
I do
I
too.
love
I love that pop of color.
Me too.
Love
Exactly
that pop
what I
of
want to
color.
see on the beach.
Well, great.
All right. So our next question is from Jennifer in Maine about sarongs. Do we
Yes.
want to speak to sarongs? She says she loves them and they make great beach cover-ups, but they can be a little confusing to style.
Right.
So can you maybe just show us one way to style? You can demonstrate on me if you would like.
Absolutely. I'd love to demonstrate on you. I'll have to hand you the microphone.
That's fine.
And then also there are lots
Sorry.
of great additional pareo tying tips on landsend.com/getaway tour.
Yes. I love the pareo, but it can be a little bit tricky.
It can, but what's ideal about this is that it has four-way stretch. So we all have a cotton pareo that we love somewhere in our stash. But what's beautiful about this is that these mold to your body. This is the easiest way to create a very drapey look on your lower body. And it's as simple as positioning it and tying a knot.
Love it. All right.
So let me just
Pardon
show you
me.
quickly. So we'll just bring this forward like this. We'll wrap it once, and we'll wrap it twice, and then you tuck it in on the sides.
And it obviously looks really cute with a swim tee.
It looks great with a swim tee, and so if we're talking beach to brunch, this is the way to go. And then you just roll this under a little bit, and you've got a fantastic waist.
All right. All right.
There you go.
I'm all ready for the beach.
You're all ready for the beach.
All right. So now do we have some of our models ready for the
I
next
don't
look?
see our next models
Okay.
ready yet, but
All
so
right.
let's talk
Don't
more.
worry, I've got another question
Let's
for you.
talk more
I've got plenty of
more
style
questions.
questions. And maybe I'll take off my pareo.
Why not? More style questions.
All right. So, I know for a lot of our fans, it's been a really, really long winter. I know for me in Wisconsin, it definitely has been. So, do you have
been a
any?
rough one.
Yeah, it's been really rough. Let's just say we're really ready for summer. So, do you have any stylist secrets to helping us look instantly tan? What can we do to make sure that we look our best in our swimsuit?
Okay, so here is something I learned from great makeup artists early in my career. Before you even worry about self-tanner, you want to make sure that the color or the colors in the pattern of a swimsuit flatter your natural skin tone.
That
So
absolutely
don't
makes
clip
sense.
any tags, or when it arrives from landsend.com, try it on in front of a full-length mirror and make sure that in daylight you really like the color. You really like the combination of colors or the solid color against your skin. It's the same principle as choosing makeup that flatters your face.
I know that that's definitely happened to me. You know, I bought a bathing suit, then I finally go home and try it on, and I'm like, whoa, it did not look like this in the store.
No, particularly because fluorescents have a way of distorting color, and the thing that you thought was the perfect coral for your skin, you know, you get it home and it's a brilliant orange or something, you think, wow, you know, So clip no tags, try it on in daylight, and then when you've nailed it, then try on some self-tanner.
Yes.
Strategic self-tanning.
Big fan of that.
Strategic self-tanning to give yourself more confidence. But remember, you know, if the other thing too, if your swimsuit really fits, that's where it all begins.
So true.
Confidence on the beach begins with great fit. It begins with color and pattern. After, you know, fit, color, pattern. Think form and fashion. That's a good formula.
I like that rule of thumb.
That's
I think
a good
that's
formula.
Perfect.
So we have another trend we can talk about
Sure.
now, and coming up now, which is old Hollywood glamour. And I have to say that I think this is really my absolute favorite.
Me too. It's
suit
mine
in the
too.
collection.
I'm obsessed with this print, and it's just such a great fashion moment.
So here's a little insider intel. This print was developed exclusively for Land's End, and it's really fantastic. So this is the old Hollywood trend. You know, picture the Beverly Hills Hotel poolside circa 62. That's the feeling of this this floral, and it's a fantastic combination of a pleated bra top, a balconette bra construction with pleating, and this really sexy high-waist brief with lots of pleating through here and a nice high-cut leg. So there's some style tips here as well.
Ooh, we love style tips.
Yeah. This balconette bra is ideal if you have a smaller bust line and you want to create a focal point and you want to feel a little bit fuller. The pleating has a really great enhancing effect. But if you're fuller busted, do wear a top like this because it has an underwire construction, and so it offers plenty of support. And then again, I'll just point out, there's a center panel here which draws the eye up and down so that you look longer and leaner, and then there's this great side paneling. So there are different figure types that can look absolutely terrific in this suit. You can be very boyish and create the look of a curvier silhouette. You can also be very curvy and really flatter what you've got in an hourglass way. So we absolutely love it. And this is an ideal place, too, to just add one of the pareos, and I'm just going to grab this.
Absolutely.
But, you know, Land's End has all of these terrific
love the pink.
contrast colors. So imagine...
Do you want me to take it off?
Yeah,
Please,
imagine that you're moving from beach to brunch, which was one of our requests. And I'm just going to hand this to you again. But, you know, it's just... You know, this is absolutely a great way to look. The only thing that you want to do is just bring it up maybe a little bit higher. You can tie it on the side of your hip, which is a great way to elongate your legs. Makes it easy to walk. And this is this also evokes the crop top and skirt trend that's so hot this season.
And it's perfectly coordinated with all the colors.
Yeah,
great
it looks
pattern.
absolutely terrific. Thanks so much.
All
And then
right.
last but not least, we have the surf trend.
I have to say I'm a big fan of this because I'm a surfer girl.
am
I'm from
too.
Florida, so.
Yeah, I love this surf trend. So the French sailor tee reinvented. This is actually inspired by all of the sportswear trends on the runway. You know, taking a cue from the rash guard trend. This is not only adorable and can go lots of places, street to surf, but it offers complete UV protection, and it's so good that it's recommended by the Skin Cancer Foundation. So I don't know about you, but I'm buying 3, and I will have them with
I'm
me
wearing
at
one
all
right now,
times.
and I am telling you,
think I
it's
will
the
ever
best thing ever.
Right, I don't think I will ever take a walk or go swimming again without one of these. But pattern mixing is a big part of the trend, so we love the combination of stripes and dots. It's a great way to look. But also, you know what, if you have kind of a boyish figure, do mix a horizontal stripe with a polka dot
I
bottom.
love that combo.
You'll look curvier, you can pull it off. It's a great combination for you. And you'll notice that there's just this little side panel right here with a little bit of pleating, which gives you a curvier look if you're straight, and it's also cut high on the leg, so it elongates your leg line.
So flattering. I love this look.
I do too. It's a great look.
Great.
Thank you.
Finished off with some sunglasses too.
All right. Any more questions?
Yes. So I do have another question. I know we talked a little bit about this, but mixing prints. We know it's really on trend right now.
Yes,
but
always.
that can be a little tricky to style. So what are your tips for getting the perfect, mixing of prints and pattern and also color? what do you recommend for mixing and matching?
Well, the great thing about this collection, of course, is that all of the predominant colors have been worked out so that everything really coordinates. But if you're going it on your own, you always want to be able to identify one predominant color and then a secondary color that also unifies the two patterns. So maybe it's the background color or an accent color. What you don't want is some tiny little detail in one print and something exploded and overblown in another, because then you get a very jangly balance, combination. Right? In general, most women are really flattered by and look leaner if they're wearing a mid-size print. And, you know, the old Hollywood suit is a great example of, if you're curvy, you can wear prints, because a mid-size print like that almost has the effect of a neutral. It's very unifying.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. I personally love being able to mix and match. It just makes your swimsuit, you know, more versatile. It's pretty amazing.
Well, another great trick too is if you want to create a focal point on your upper body because you're smaller on the top and bigger on the bottom, mixing and matching is absolutely the way to go. You draw the eye upward with a print, and again, maybe some pleating like the Hollywood balconette bra, and then just combine a solid color high-cut bottom. And that's a perfect combination.
I love it. That is so helpful, because I know that's something a lot of people have asked us about. And I would say, you know, we talked a little bit about going from beach to brunch, but I know that we also have a Land's End style that's perfect for wearing all day. It caters both to swim and, you know, an apparel piece. So do we want to bring out our dress bikini next?
Let's do it. And this is absolutely adorable. Now, one thing that is really great about the way that this is styled, you know, it's absolutely on trend with the horizontal stripes. It falls into surf. For me, it's even a little old Hollywood because of the construction.
Yes.
It has a very pin-up feel. But the other thing that's really nice is that if you want to broaden the look of your bust line, you know, a horizontal stripe across your bust line is great. But again, you know, most of us, you know, about 70% of us are bigger on the bottom and smaller on top. So anytime you see a strap like this that's thicker and that's set on an angle, your shoulders will appear broader. And so this gives you a more angular, broader shoulder line with an empire. So particularly if you are sort of a triangle shape, if you're considerably bigger on bottom, this really broadens your shoulders, and then this creates a really gorgeous shape and drape on the bottom. But look at this fantastic back, this little halter back. This is also just a really easy thing to slip on and move from the beach to a restaurant.
It's seriously the best invention.
Yeah, and all you need is a little flip-flop like this one, a little thong sandal, and a gorgeous toenail color, and you're all set to go.
I love it. So beautiful.
It is great.
Thank you. All right, Kendall, so I have just one more fun little question for you. So obviously we know a day at the beach is about more than just a swimsuit. So which 5 things would you pack in your beach tote? And obviously it's a tote because we're Land's End, and we love our totes.
Yes, exactly.
Monogrammed.
The Land's End tote I'm going for is the fantastic, there's a palm print toile that's really great.
I love that. It's so
cute. Well, I have to say now the sun shirt is my number one essential besides sunscreen. Again, I'll never take a walk or go swimming again without this, and I'll wear it to a restaurant or for a drink, and combine it with a printed bottom. But let's see, so sunscreen, my sun shirt, a fantastic beach read, of course, a huge bottle of water, and some great looking sunglasses, and a straw hat.
I love that.
Is that 5? Maybe that was 6.
I think that's 5.
Okay, so that's what
You're
I
allowed
need.
to have 6.
That's what I need.
I love it. I'm so ready for a beach getaway right now.
I can't wait. I cannot wait.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for talking to us, Kendall.
Thank you so much.
We are so happy to have you here, and I definitely feel like I feel a lot more comfortable knowing what's trending in swim and how we can wear those trends and make them our own. So thank you so much. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
I think we're great. I mean, but you know, I'll just say one thing that you've just touched on, which is great. Trends are really, really important, but what's beautiful about an event like this, I think, is that, again, form and fashion. Real confidence on the beach begins with fit. And because there are
couldn't
so
agree
many
more.
ideal combinations of proportions and silhouettes in this collection, you can absolutely bring your fit together and then combine it with all kinds of gorgeous trends, absolutely on-trend look. So, time to shop.
Yes. So, and we're in New York City, so we might need to do a little bit of that while we're here.
So. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Kendall. So great to have you.
It was great to be here.
All right. So before we get started with our next guest, I can just tell you a little bit more about how to enter the Land's End Getaway Tour sweepstakes. You'll need to check out the landsend.com/getaway tour site. And we have a great sweepstakes. It's a Wyndham Vacation Rental for you for 4 people, as well as the Random House book library. So be sure to check that out. We also have some great videos from Glamour magazine, as well as our Land's End designers talking about swim fit, talking about trends and fashion, and you'll definitely want to check those out. It's a fantastic website. We've got lots of great resources for you. And if you're watching live, be sure to chat along with us. Use the hashtag Getaway Tour, and you can keep track of everything we're doing. We also have a live stream on the website that's streaming all of the great content and pictures coming from this live event. So if you want to see what's going on, you can get a little taste of it just by checking out the Getaway Tour site. So we're really excited to be in New York, and I couldn't be more happy to be your host today. So we got a nice Shake Shack restaurant right next to us. We've got Italy. We've got the Flatiron Plaza. It's a fantastic place, and we couldn't be more excited that the Getaway Tour is here. I will tell you, there was a line of people waiting to get in today, so everyone is so excited to be here and be a part of the Getaway Tour. So moving on now, I think we'll just I'm just going to talk a little bit more about the Getaway Tour. So last week we were in Atlanta, and it was a fantastic event. It was from 11 to 5 p.m., and we had a huge stream of people coming in to try out new Land's End swim designs and talk to our stylists and fit experts. We actually have Land's End customer service and designers that are here on site. They're helping everyone make sure they feel comfortable with their swim designs and really feel like they're going to find something that's confident and they feel beautiful in. So it's a really, really unique event. Hopefully we can show you a little bit more of this fantastic pop-up beach house. We're coming to you live from the second deck. It's a beautiful day here, and we've got lots of crowds around us. We've got people shopping below us, and it's just a pretty spectacular sight to see. So, especially for our first Google Hangout. So, I don't know about you, but my favorite swimsuit pattern this year is the Bella Flora. I'm pretty obsessed with the print. I think it's beautiful, it's bright colors, and I love the old Hollywood feel of it. I think it's a great opportunity to showcase some great fashion moment for Land's End. And I'm also loving the swim tee. As you can see, we're wearing it today, and how could you not love something that offers sun protection and style? I'm loving the polka dots, accessorized with pearls. And I'm really excited to hear everything that you guys have to say and all the questions that you have for us. We'll make sure that we're keeping track of all of your swim questions so we can answer them with our customer service team following the hangout. Do we want to do a beautiful pan of the area we're in? I think we should show off this great location. All right. You can see we've got Flatiron Plaza right behind us. We've got lots of great people walking around, checking out the event. Over here we have Madison Gardens. So it really couldn't be a more beautiful or perfect site for the hangout. And because we are live, obviously things happen and we're waiting for our next guest to come on, so I hope you don't mind me entertaining you. So, great. So, one of the other things I think we can talk about is all of the great swimsuit options that we offer for a big variety of sizes, and women of all shapes and sizes. We have something that can fit and flatter every single person. So be sure to check out the website. Again, we can offer some great fit and styling tips right on the landsend.com/getaway tour site. And you'll really find something that can suit everybody. So we're pretty excited about it. And our next guest that you'll see is going to be from Wyndham Vacation Rentals. And they're going to be sharing a little bit about beach house vacations and all of the great getaways. I don't know about you, but I live in Wisconsin and I could definitely use a beach vacation about now. So this New York getaway has been pretty exciting. And I'll try to entertain you longer. I'm going to have a nice drink of water. All right. We have some great sparkling water. hope you enjoyed that beautiful New York scenery. And we have Freya back here. She's going to talk a little bit more in detail about a few of the great swimwear pieces that we have at Land's End.
Yeah, we thought it would be a really good idea to bring back some visuals because it's hard to kind of talk to things when you can't see them, and it might be a little more helpful to see the actual thing in person. So one of our first items that I kind of wanted to talk about
was... I can be your Vanna.
Yeah, be my Vanna White. So this is our swim tee that I was mentioning earlier. This has UPF 50. It's a really fantastic piece to just throw on over your bathing suit when you're walking down the beach or hanging out with your kids and, you know, running after the little ones. Also, you can wear it with jeans and a jacket and in New York City like what we are right now. So the design team really thought hard about how we could make this piece special. We kind of mixed up the prints and like different colors, and if you actually look
super on trend too, the print mixing.
Yeah, so we have like, you know, pink stripes on the sleeve, and then if you look at the back of this, we have kind of like spiced it up with an orange and red stripe on the back, and I mean it's just really kind of fun and unique.
And great sun protection.
Yes, fantastic sun protection. Our next piece is the dress kini. So this is awesome because it does. You can kind of throw it on over your bathing suit. It doesn't have, I mean, like you don't have to worry about
a bottom. You can add in whatever bikini bottom.
Because you can add whatever bikini bottom you want with it, so it kind of makes accessibility a little easier.
I think it's nice to see all the detail on the interior too. A lot of thought and care goes into each swimsuit.
Yes, so this has the underwire and the cups that we were talking about. So the cups are removable, so if you're not a cup girl, you can totally take them out. But this is great for a woman with a bigger chest because it has the underwire and the support and the coverage that she would need. And also great to throw on when you're running after those kids on the beach.
All right. Love the dress kini. Yes. Such a great piece.
So the next piece, this is our slender scoop neck one piece. And this is a great style because it has that front shearing here to kind of camouflage the belly. It has the shearing in the bust, really flattering, really nice neckline, kind of a scoop. And then in the back we have the cross detail. So this also has the underwire and the control in the stomach to really help. It's really, really flattering. Just a great style overall. And this is from our slender suit collection.
This is the magic suit.
Yes, this is the magic suit.
Every woman needs a slender suit in their closet.
Yes, this is what we were talking about earlier that can really help camouflage that like belly area or anything that you're worried about.
All right. So this one's my favorite.
So this is one of our newest, most fun on-trend pieces. This is from our Bella Flora collection. This is the hyper floral print. As I was talking about before, this has the origami pleating at the bust, so this will really help to enhance a person who has a smaller chest. I would definitely suggest it. And also, if you're a little worried about camouflaging the belly, this is great too because it has that shearing at the waist. Just a great piece, also with the underwire and the padding.
So, obviously, we love the print, super on trend. What type of bottom would you recommend for this? But if you wanted to do you didn't want to wear necessarily a matching floral bottom, how would you pick that?
So we actually offer in the Bella Flora collection a couple solid color options. There's a really pretty berry pink color. You can throw this back. It kind of matches back up to the pinks and the floral here. We also have a really pretty aubergine color, and that will work back to the print as well. Sometimes it's nice to not be so matchy-matchy, so that's why we offer these pieces. But if you did want to be matchy-matchy, we do have the matching bottom in a retro high-rise.
I love this. And this is the old Hollywood sort of inspiration.
Yes, this is like the really glamorous moment. She's sitting in a cabana with her big hat and her sunglasses, and she's just really stunning.
I love that the print was designed internally at Land's End, too. That just makes it that much more special.
Yes. It's really special.
Your tape measure is blowing away.
Yes, I've been downstairs fitting, so...
Yes. Do you want to tell us a little bit about the event and everything you're doing and how it's going?
Yes. So right now we have lots of people lined up, really busy downstairs. We are fitting everyone and giving them their perfect size and
so would you do the fit measurements like you demonstrated on the mannequin with us?
Yes. So
Which measurements are you taking?
Depending on I try to get a feel for what suit they would like first. A lot of people don't you know, some people are tankini people, some people are one-piece people, and some people just want a bikini. So if they want the one piece, then we're definitely going to need to take the torso measurement. But if they're looking for a tankini, that's not necessary, and we would just get the bust, the waist, and the hips. Definitely live in New York. So yes, we've been, you know, we have a couple fitting rooms downstairs. We're you know, fitting our customers and giving them advice on, you know, what styles would look best on them. You know, if they have insecurities about their hips, then we're suggesting things that will be more flattering for that area. Just really kind of going through the motions and making sure our customers feel special in their bathing suits and comfortable.
That sounds like the ultimate swimsuit experience. I literally can't think of anything better than having someone fit you, making sure that you're going to feel confident, you're going to feel comfortable, and overall just beautiful.
Yes, I mean, and hopefully that everyone is leaving with a really good feel for what size they are and can, you know, apply that to shopping online.
Purchases.
Yeah.
I know. So what types of features can we find on the Land's End swimwear page? What kind of, we can shop by silhouette, right? So what type of silhouettes are there? I mean, you can shop by collection.
You can shop by collection. You can also filter through, if you're just looking for tankini tops or bikini tops. We have like a mix and match. I mean, there's multiple ways to find the style that you're really hoping to find.
If someone is totally new to the Land's End website, had never been on it before, what do you recommend? Where's a good place to start on the swim page? Would you recommend shopping by silhouette? Would it be by collection? Maybe it just depends, you know, what they're looking for.
Yeah, I mean, it really depends on the person. If they have a specific need and they're looking to camouflage their stomach, I would suggest either going to the Shape and Enhance collection or our Slender Suit collection, because these are going to be the two best options for that person. If they're looking for something a little more high fashion, definitely go to Bella Flora. That's our like high fashion moment. It's just
everyone's been
stunning.
loving that at the Getaway Tour.
It's been really popular. We were in Atlanta last week, and that was just a big hit. So, yeah, really exciting there. And let's see, if you're kind of looking for those mix and match, kind of fun but casual moments, Beach Living is the way to go. That's just a really great moment to mix and match things. Then I think it's worth, even if you don't think that you're the kind of person that would wear a swim tee, it's definitely worth checking out. They're so great and versatile. You can wear them with anything. So that's something I
have to agree. And I was going to say, since a lot of our viewers might just be tuning in, maybe they're on their lunch break, we might demonstrate how to do a swim fitting, how to get your measurements once more.
We can absolutely do that.
I'll bring back our friend the mannequin.
Hopefully she won't lose an arm.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
Here we go. All right. We've got our friend, the mannequin back. Yes. And Freya is going to show you how to get your perfect swim measurements.
So for the perfect swim measurements, you need 4 basic measurements. It's the bust, the waist, the hip, and the torso. These are really, really important to kind of nail before you start trying on bathing suits, because it really will affect
that has
the
to
fit.
be like the first thing that you would start with. If you
and a lot of people get discouraged because they don't know their measurements, and then, you know, they go shopping for a bathing suit and they get a little worried about.
I just don't pay attention to the size. That's, you know, once I know what size I need, don't worry about the number. Just get something that fits you and you feel great.
It's just a number, right? As long as it looks good. Nobody on the beach knows what number you are. So, I mean. Okay, so I'm going to give you the microphone.
Sure.
So, the first measurement would be the bust measurement. You're going to want to make sure to keep the tape measure as straight as possible when doing this. And you're going to go across the fullest part of the bust.
I'm probably blocking their entire view.
It's a little awkward with a mannequin because she can't move her arms. So you're going to want to try and keep it as parallel as possible while still going across the fullest part of the bust. So our mannequin friend here would be a 33.5, and that's straight as I can keep it because her arms will not go up. The waist measurement it's definitely easy to find, but if you're feeling like you're a little straight from, from bust to hip, the easiest way to find your waist measurement is to stand straight, put your hand on where you think your waist is, bend, and where your waist bends, that's the smallest part of your waist.
I never knew that. That makes a ton of sense, though.
Yes. So 24.5 is our friend here. Then the next measurement would be your hip. Again, everyone's hips are different. You want to measure at the fullest part and try and keep the tape measure as parallel as possible. I don't know if I'm keeping it parallel, but here we go. So she's about a 34, and right now she's probably measuring between a 0 and a 2. So the last measurement that you want to get is the torso measurement. This measurement is a little tricky, especially on a mannequin, because she can't move her legs, but we're going to try and do it. So you would measure 2 inches away from the neck, so about here, and then over the bust, the fullest part of the bust, and then I'm going to try and loop the tape measure between her legs.
Easier said than done.
Easier said than done. And then bring it back up. Make sure your tape measure stays across the fullest part of the bust, and measure at the shoulder, and she's a 58.
So based on that,
based on these measurements, I mean, our mannequin here, she's not a real person, so she's somewhere between a 0 and a 2, probably a 0. But
so a customer would just be able to, based on their measurements, look at the size chart and help find their perfect fit.
So based on their measurements, what you can do is take that from you. Based on your measurements, when you have all of these 4 measurements, you can go on our size chart and circle the sizes that you're getting and see where you cross over. If you are measuring, if you're measuring one size in the bust and a different size in the bottom, that's okay. It's very typical for a lot of people to be a size 2 on the top and a size 6 on the bottom, or
What if you're in between sizes? Like, what if you're in between a smaller one or a larger one? Do you have a recommendation on whether you should size up or size down, or is it sort of just whatever you feel comfortable with?
Depending on the person, I think it's worth it to try both sizes.
That's a good idea.
For me personally, whenever I'm ordering online, if I feel like I'm falling between a size, I'll order both, and then I'll return the one that I don't think
that's great advice.
Is working, because you never know, and you're not sometimes different styles can fit a little snugger or a little looser, and you want to make sure that you feel comfortable in your bathing suit.
Absolutely.
I personally don't like when the elastic is too tight on my leg or my hip, because then I feel like I get muffin top, and it's not a cute moment. So I like to fit a little looser on the bottom, but I mean, everyone has their personal preferences.
And then I just have a question for you. As a swimwear designer, which style or piece do you particularly gravitate to? Which kind of styling or collection?
I love our Swimmates collection. It's so cute, and we have this really fantastic medallion print this year. We also do it in dresses in the women's division.
What is Swimmates? Can you talk a little more about that?
Swimmates is kind of like, it's like a bikini mixer.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Like, you can mix and match from all the styles. So you can mix your bikini tops, like your print with your solid bottom, or you can mix the striped bottom with the printed top. You can throw a tank on over it. I mean, there's so many different options with the bikini mixing that you can do. It's a really, really great feature. But the specific style that I love in our Swimmates collection is our underwire bra cup style that has a twist in the front. It's really, really cute, gives you great support, and it's just a really flattering.
I love that. Everyone needs that go-to swimsuit that they feel comfortable in, they feel stylish in.
Yes.
And next we have a customer coming in, sharing some of her Getaway Tour experiences, and we're super excited to have one of our guests from the event here. So very exciting. I'm sure it's cool for you as a designer too to be able to see people interacting with designs that you've worked on.
It is. It's very exciting to see, to meet the customer. And
and get their customer feedback too, because you can really talk to them and find out what they're loving, what they wish you would change.
Yeah, I mean, even earlier today we had, a customer who was just loving the blues and just really feeling great in those colors. And so it was really nice to hear her feedback.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. All right, and we have a special guest on. If you want to come out and introduce yourself.
Hi, everybody.
Here, you can come right here. We'll move our mannequin for you.
Okay. I'll be the, yes.
Yeah.
I'm in my swimsuit. Hi, everybody. I'm Nicole, the editor of Mom Trends and Mom of Two.
Fantastic. We're so excited to have you here.
So I just got my fitting downstairs.
Yes. Can you tell us a little bit about your experience?
Well, first I got walked through the entire line, and I'm definitely comfortable with Land's End. I'm a big fan of swimmates. I've been shopping them for years because I like the fact that you can mix and match.
That's the collection we were just
talking about. Freya said that's her favorite.
But I didn't, and you know, one of the big things when I was swimsuit shopping this season was really looking for more support because I'm, again, a mom of two, and things have shifted over the years. I'm 43 now. And,
you look fabulous.
Thank you. But I was definitely looking for more structure, so you know, Swimmates has some, but this structured suit just blew me away. And the specialist who I saw downstairs who did the fitting showed me some of the engineering that really went behind the swimsuits, and I was just knocked out. Right. So we sort of walked through the swimsuits first, and I think I probably would have gone back to the Swimmates because that's what I know. But when I saw the structured suits with all the ruching and all of that, you know, the engineering that goes
special
into
details.
Yeah. So then I got measured, and so we're making sure that the measurements match up with what is in my head may not necessarily be the size I need to wear, because nobody really needs to see like things bulging out of your swimsuit.
No, nice. Yeah, that we talked about that too. We said you want something that fits you and feel confident in, and it doesn't really matter what the number is. You just want something that looks great on you.
And then, so I was definitely drawn to the prints too and the vibrant colors. Again, maybe I would have played it safe with a solid color, but looking at the prints this season, I was really.
They're amazing.
That was the big thing about the Getaway Tour. Seeing the prints downstairs and all the color varieties was huge.
Seeing it in person, yes, that's such an exciting thing. It's something nice about the Getaway Tour.
And then also, I guess one of my big takeaways would be to try something new. I mean, if you've always been trying something and not, loving the results you've been getting from the swimsuits you picked, she led me to something that I might not otherwise have selected.
That's great advice.
I was really thrilled with it. So, take more into the dressing room than you might otherwise.
I love that.
Think.
And venture out of your comfort zone a little. That always, sometimes you might be pleasantly surprised.
And I would say for moms ordering online at home, probably order a couple different things. You can always try on at home as well, but maybe get one suit in the bundle that you wouldn't necessarily
think to. I love that. That's such great shopping advice.
And I love the dress. That was new.
Right?
I didn't try that on yet.
The dress bikini. Oh, you'll have to try on the dress bikini. That's been a favorite so far.
So how are you telling people to match that up and to pair that?
Freya's our designer, so do you want to speak a little about that, Freya?
The great thing about that suit is that it.
Are you mic'd? Do you need?
Oh yeah.
Oh, thank you. So one of the great things about our dress bikini, which we actually have over here in the navy and white stripe, if you can be my Vanna White. So it has the underwire. So and it has the it'll give you the support that you need if you're running around on the beach. But at the same time, you can just throw it on over your bathing suit if you need to. So you don't have to worry about having. Matching your bottoms with it.
Okay.
So, and it gives you that coverage.
And you can just wear any swimsuit bottoms you have with it.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely. Yes.
Love it. It's the same quick dry fabric as all the other swimwear. So
yes.
It looks like a dress.
Yes.
It's really
looks like a dress.
Yeah, you can go swimming in
this
if you want to. It's easy from the beach into the water and then out again. And
I can envision it lounging at the pool. That sounds really nice.
And then sizing on this, what is the size? Where does it? How large does it go up to?
We do have extended sizes.
Okay.
So we offer it in our triple D cup.
Okay.
So that's what is great about this. You can really there's endless amounts of possibilities because we have so many sizes for it. So
you would just get your same swimsuit top size probably for the dress.
But the great thing is you don't need to wear a swimsuit under it. You can just wear it, with your bikini bottom and feel like if I want to maybe get some sun, lie down, move it
Absolutely.
up. And, it's really great.
As a designer, what's this sort of the number one trend that you see going into summer this year? What were you really designing about?
For 2014 or? Oh, you're fine.
So what was the big trend for this summer? I saw so many things going on that if I'm going to report this to my readers, I would say prints were important, structure. But is there one thing that you would say you've got to go for this summer?
I definitely think the hyper floral print, what you're wearing right now. I mean, it's
the hyper floral.
I mean, it's just so much fun, and it's like such a colorful print, and like really like exciting to have on the beach. And I think we've been seeing a lot of that on the runways. Just in general, I think that's probably one of the most fashion forward things for us to go to right now. I think as a style, our swim tee is just so great to throw on over that. Like you could get exactly. I mean, if you had this bathing suit on and you threw on, I don't know, like a solid navy swim tee over that, I mean, that would be great for just walking down the boardwalk.
I love the floral print because it's sort of a runway inspiration, but done in a real way for real women.
Yes.
That makes it even better.
And we also have this, not just in a bikini top, we have it in tankini too. So for someone who maybe doesn't want to show off their stomach, there's an option for them as well.
That was, I did want to ask you, I'm so used to buying rash guards for my kids because they don't like sunscreen that much, and it's just an easy way to solve that problem. And seeing the fashionable sun guards, rash guards downstairs, is that something new? And, is it to help the busy moms who may not be able to get onto their back the sunscreen that they need? How did that all come about?
So we actually had it last year, and it's doing awesome. So we really wanted to kind of blow it out this year, do some more fun prints, color blocking, really experiment with it and make it a little more fashion forward because it's just doing so well, and our customer seems to be loving it because, like you said, it has that UPF 50. You don't have to worry about putting sunscreen on with it.
Perfect for the busy mom.
Maybe want to get your neck just to make sure you don't get those tan lines, but I mean, it's just so great for the active mom who's going to be on the beach, like making sand castles with her kids and not wanting to worry too much about.
And we have them for the whole family too, because we offer them in men's and we offer them for kids as well.
These are so cute. I know.
I
wear this out to lunch.
I know, that's what we were saying. It's perfect for any occasion, and it's a bonus that you can use it on the beach too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, thank you so much. It was
Thank
so
you, guys.
excellent having you here. Yes,
Thanks
thank
for
you so
stopping
much.
up here in your bathing
Everyone,
suit
be
too.
sure
It
to
looks
check
great.
out her blog. If you want to.
It's Nicole, and the blog is called momtrends.com.
Thank you, Nicole.
Thanks so much,
We're so excited you could be here. All right.
That was great.
Yeah.
So nice to hear from one of our customers. And
I know,
a blogger,
that's so special. That's
yeah.
what this event is all about. It's really about connecting with our customers and giving them a chance to experience Land's End swimwear up close and personal, and it's just an awesome experience that you wouldn't get otherwise. But you can check out the videos and get a similar look and feel for what's happening live on site.
Yes, we even have fit videos on our website. So our senior designer has done some awesome fit videos, and it really shows you how to measure your body correctly. And also, she has some really great suggestions and tips for camouflaging your belly or accentuating, those parts that you really want to show off. Really great to check out.
I love it. There's just so many great swimsuits. I think we really covered the gamut for any size, any shape, and it's the go-to place. More New York City fun. All right. Maybe, should we, for anyone who's just tuning in, we want to go through some of our fit solutions for different body types, or you might...
Okay, I think actually we're going to have Michelle come on.
Great. So Michelle Casper, she is a PR director at Land's End, and we are so excited to have her here. She is the one that has been behind this amazing event, and we'd love to hear a little bit more about it and everything you've been working on. And you guys match! I love it!
We're friends.
Hello.
Hi, Michelle. How's everything going today?
It's great. We're having a great day here in New York City. It's an amazing experience.
It's beautiful, and there's been a line of people waiting to get in.
There's been a fabulous line. Lots of women who want to have a swim fitting by Land's End. So I think our Getaway Tour is off to a great success.
I agree. What are the next locations that we can be looking for the Getaway Tour? I know we were in Atlanta last weekend.
So what's really exciting is we're taking the Getaway Tour to 6 cities across the country, and we're going into Canada.
Oh my
gosh,
gosh,
we started
that's
last Saturday with Atlanta. Today we're in New York City. Saturday we're going to be in Boston. Then we go to Toronto on May 27th. Then we're going to be in Chicago on May 31st. And then we end in Madison, Wisconsin, which is the hometown of Land's End, on June 7th.
Wow, that is amazing. We're going to give so many customers the opportunity to see and try on and get fitted. Really going to be an amazing experience.
It really is a great opportunity for women who are just not sure what size they are in a swimsuit. You can come to the Getaway Tour. Our experience here is fantastic. You can come have one-on-one fit consultations with our fit experts. You can find out what size you are, but also then you can learn about what swimsuits might be best for your body type.
I know. So I feel like we don't get the opportunity to do that enough as women, you know, to really have someone working with us one-on-one on fit. It's amazing.
It's so true, and I think this is just a really great opportunity that so many women should take advantage of.
I have to agree. So what is some feedback you've been hearing from people on the tour, some collections that they've been loving, some of the, you know, the feedback that you've gotten?
What's really amazing at Land's End is we offer so many different collections of swimwear, and women are coming into the experience. They are interested in suit separates. So we're putting them in beach living has been a really popular suit. The fact that we can mix and match tops and bottoms, solids and stripes, and patterns.
Absolutely. So, we had Kendall talking about that earlier, about mixing and matching. And it's a great trend, and it's awesome that we have the perfect swimwear to do it.
We do. The beach living collection's a great one. We've also had a lot of feedback about Shape and Enhance, our exclusive technology at Land's End that allows you to have that extra targeted control.
Yeah, it's the magic suit, as I've been referring to it. It's swimsuit magic.
It is. And you know what? We all need a little magic at times.
I agree.
And what's great in these swimsuits is they look beautiful on the outside, but they're designed with all these little extra details that only you know are there to help you out.
Yes, that's the best part. No one has to know.
So true. But it really has been a great experience. I hope that people come and take advantage of the tour. If they don't get to the tour personally, I hope they go to our landing page at landsend.com/getaway tour, because there's a lot of great information there as well.
I know. I was just telling everyone there's a live feed. You can see all the pictures. You can see the tweets. You really kind of feel like you're a part of all the action. So it's a pretty special event.
It is, and you know, it's been exciting for Land's End. We haven't done this before, so to actually take a very engaging customer opportunity and put it on the road and travel with our full-size structure here of a beach house.
It's making quite a statement in New York City right now, I'll tell you that. A very good one.
It's very eye-catching, and a lot of people are checking us out.
I agree. What else can you share with us about the Getaway Tour? I know lots of planning went into this. We're going to lots of great cities. Maybe a little bit about the people behind it. So I know that our fit experts are actually our Land's End designers and customer service staff. How special is that?
This overall tour has been amazing because it's really been a large cross-functional team at Land's End that's brought this to life. Everyone from our creative team who's captured beautiful photography and graphic elements to bring it to life visually. And then we also have traveling with us fit swim experts, and these ladies have gone through extensive training. Some of them have worked with Land's End for 15, 20 years in terms of the amazing one-on-one attention they can give a customer to find that perfect size.
I know, that's where else could you get an opportunity like that?
And then we also have our swim team, our merchants and designers, and they also are very close to the product. They're building it from each piece of fabric on up. So it's been great for them as well to be able to work and talk with customers to see which suits flatter which body types.
I think that has to be one of the best things that design can possibly experience, and merchandising as well, is really hearing all the feedback, hearing it's not coming from a customer comment, it's coming right out of a customer's mouth trying on the swimsuit. Where else could you get that kind of opportunity?
It really is amazing. It's a great testament to our brand, to the level of detail that we'll go to make sure that we can put women in swimwear that they'll feel good about. I always say it's about making sure women are really confident.
Absolutely.
We want to provide a suit that's going to fit and flatter, but it's really about confidence and making sure that these suits will, make them go, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. Like,
We just heard that too from Nicole of Mom Trends. She said, she never thought about considering the hyperfloral style. She was more comfortable with swim mates, and then just gave it an opportunity and really found that she loved it. So it's kind of about, yeah, getting people out of their comfort zone and giving them that expert advice.
I think it's so true. Definitely people think, oh, I only wear a black swimsuit, or, oh, I should only wear a one-piece swimsuit. This is an opportunity to try on other styles that maybe you wouldn't have in the past, to see how they look. And certainly a lot of the women I've been working with, they've been very open to trying new things that they normally wouldn't have thought of. So that makes the experience fun too.
I agree. It's the perfect opportunity to really see what you're interested in, see how Land's End fits you, and I think really the cool thing is having the style and fit experts right on site for all of that.
Definitely. I think it's a great experience. One of the items that I think has been an overwhelming success is the
I'd love to hear
tee.
about what people are responding really well to.
What you're wearing, what I'm wearing. The swim tee has been an amazing item, and it's, I think, a universal item for all women.
Yes.
They're amazing value, starting at $35, but we have the recommendation from the Skin Cancer Foundation, so they're so safe from the sun's rays, and they come in so many fun, bright, colorful prints and patterns.
That's been the really great thing about this year's collection, I think, is all the really on-trend pattern work. Just makes it even more fun to, be protected and still wearing an SPF out in the sun, but stylish too.
It really is, and I think so many people forget to put sunscreen on, and they're always so worried about their kids or whatever. So it really is a great item to put on over your suit, but it also looks great just to wear it by itself too, and jeans or whatever if you're going out to dinner.
I agree. I totally agree. Let's see. What other kinds of things can you tell us that you've been hearing on the Getaway Tour?
I think overall we've just been really excited about the feedback we've gotten so far. In Atlanta, we saw about 250 women come through the experience. We did about 80 fittings, so one-on-one consultations, and that was, I think, a really amazing experience for us. Here in New York, we're definitely seeing the same engagement. Women are definitely waiting in line. They want that fitting. They want that one-on-one expertise from a fit expert. So I would say overall, it's a great experience for us at Land's End to see that this concept has come to life and it's working, but also to engage with women who just really are looking for advice.
And I think the other thing that would be great to hear a little bit more about is the Getaway Tour landing page. So we said it's landsend.com/getaway tour. So I know we can enter a sweepstakes. There's some great videos. What kind of content can people find on the site?
So I would say definitely go to the landing page. It's a great experience. We have videos on the site that are very helpful. We have videos from our Land's End experts that talk all about fit and flattering tips, how to measure yourself to get the right size suit. We also have videos from Glamour Magazine. So Glamour Magazine is one of our partners with this tour. And you talked to Kendall earlier.
Loved Kendall's style tips.
Kendall's great. And what's been great with working with them is we've been able to create videos that we also have on the site to help our customers. And then as well the sweepstakes, which is really awesome. Someone is going to get to win a beach house getaway that's valued at $10,000 total. But it's the opportunity to partner and go stay at a beach house supplied by Wyndham Vacation Rentals. They're also going to get the chance to win a summer reading library supported by Random House, is giving us amazing summer reads.
I mean, that alone is amazing. And then you throw in the beach getaway on top of that, and it's just
beach getaway.
Has to be the perfect sweepstakes.
Land's End gift cards so you can buy the swimwear you need. So really, that sweepstakes is amazing. Everyone should sign up for it, and we'll be picking a winner early June when we're around June 7th.
Can't wait. I mean, I wish I could enter. It's pretty amazing.
It's definitely something everyone wants to do. It's going to be a great sweepstakes. So please go sign up for it at landsend.com/getaway tour.
Yes, you won't want to miss that opportunity. All right, and I think we've got our next special guest here.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much, Michelle. Have fun. Hi, Barbara. How are you? I'm Lauren. Nice to meet you. We're so glad you could be here. So Barbara is from Random House Books, and she's going to talk a little bit about summer must-reads with us. So welcome.
Thank you. It's so fun to be here.
I know. How amazing is this location?
I'm in the middle of the city. I can't believe it.
It's perfect. And on a beach house.
Yes. This is the only time this is going to happen in my life.
Enjoy it. So Barbara, I'd have to say there's seriously nothing better than spending summer on the beach with a good book. I know you can probably agree.
Yes, absolutely.
So do you have any recommended must-reads that we should be adding to our reading list this summer?
I do. I'm going to start with one of my favorite authors. Her name is Ruth Reichel, and she is the former editor of Gourmet Magazine and the former restaurant critic for the New York Times.
And she'll actually be at one of our Getaway Tour stops, which is pretty exciting.
Yes, she's going to be in Toronto.
Fantastic.
Coming up, making an appearance.
Toronto. Make
Yes.
sure you check out Ruth's book.
So Ruth does amazing things. She combines food and fiction, two of my favorite things in life.
Yeah, me too.
Eating and reading, sometimes simultaneously. So this is a wonderful novel. It's her first novel. She's written several memoirs before. And the novel is a coming-of-age story about one girl. Her name is Billy Breslin. She's 22 years old. She leaves California, and she comes to New York City.
Woohoo!
Yes. And she strikes out on her own. And the whole novel is about reinventing yourself, and it's about food and New York and love. There's a love story, but I'm not going to spoil it.
Don't spoil it.
Yes. The other book I want to talk about is called Then and Always by Danny Atkins. And this is a book that reminds me of that movie One Day, which was also started as a novel. And also the movie Sliding Doors with Gwyneth Paltrow that came out a few years ago that I really liked. But the premise of these movies and this book is about how one moment can change your life.
So true.
Yes.
So true.
And in this story, there's a young woman who's the protagonist, and she has the perfect life. She has a great boyfriend, she has a good job, everything is fine, and then there's an accident, and she loses her memory. So this is a book about mystery, about love, and about that one moment that changes things forever.
That sounds amazing. I'm adding that one to my list for sure.
I know, there's a long list. Another book is by Elizabeth Berg. It's called Tapestry of Fortunes. This is a very funny novel. The main character is a motivational speaker. And what is ironic is that she does this for a living, but she needs to motivate herself to change her life. So she needs to practice what she preaches, so to speak. And she realizes, as a middle-aged woman, that she let a boy get away. There was
the one that got away.
The one, yes. And you have to be really honest with yourself to admit that. But she realized there was that man that got away, so she decides to shake up her life. She gets 3 roommates. She decides to live. Not many people have roommates, after the college years.
Yes.
But she thinks this is a way where she can change her daily experiences, and it works. She rooms up with these 3 interesting women, and I won't tell you what happens, but she pursues the guy, and it's a story about going after your dreams.
Something I think we can all relate to.
Yes. Another book is Letters from Skye by Jessica Brock-Moll. This is for those of you who love historical fiction.
I am. I'm a huge history buff. I love it.
Yeah, because sometimes you're on the beach, but you really want to be in Rome.
Yes, absolutely. A getaway from our getaway.
Yeah, it's all about fantasy. It's summertime. So this is a book. The novelist actually lived in Scotland for a long time. So she beautifully paints the scenery of majestic Scotland in this novel. And this is also a mystery. This book is told in epistolary style, which is a fancy term for letters. There are letters back and forth.
So sweet.
Yes. And there's a mother in the book who disappears. And the family, as they unearth these letters, the mystery starts to make sense. So this is a really great escape. The Songs of Willow Frost by Jamie Ford. Jamie Ford is a hugely popular author. He has 1.2
Nice.
Yes, a lot of fans.
A big deal.
Yes, big deal. So he is also the author of Hotel on the Corner of Bitter and Sweet, which is a book that a lot of your fans will probably recognize. And this novel was set in the 1930s in Seattle. It's about a little boy who lives in an orphanage, and he goes to the movies one day, and he's convinced that there is this actress in the movie who he thinks is his mother. So he escapes the orphanage and goes out to try and find this woman who he thinks is his mother.
A grand adventure.
Yes, absolutely. So this, again, is historical, set in Seattle, but very much about love and that profound loss of not having a parent. The Lost Sisterhood by Anne Fortier is another book I want to talk about. This is amazing, especially if you're a woman, because this book, the main character is a female scholar, and she risks her academic career, risks what everyone will think of her, to argue that the Amazons, these women warriors, actually existed, that they aren't just a myth. So we get to follow along her on this grand adventure as she digs up historical details and tries to legitimize the legacy of the Amazon warrior. So a very, very thrilling adventure.
As is being in New York City.
Right now, yeah. Can you hear all the traffic?
It's a pretty popular place.
Yes. One other book is called, I might have to wait.
We can wait. Woohoo!
Fire truck at the beach house.
It's live.
All right. So this is Blossom Street Brides by Debbie Maycomer. She is a #1 New York Times bestseller, so she has a lot of fans out there. This, she also has 170 million books in print, so
oh my goodness.
Truly a large readership. This is a really fun novel. It's about 3 women whose lives intersect throughout the novel, and they're all in crisis. One woman, she wants to get married, but her boyfriend's not ready to get married. The other woman is happily married, but in a long-distance relationship, so that has its challenges. And the third woman is happily married, but her business is in jeopardy, so she has professional stress. So any good novelist will write about a character who is slightly in crisis, because if a character is fully happy, it's boring, right?
Absolutely. Gotta have the drama in there.
Yeah, you've got to solve a problem. So anyway, that is the course of this book, how these 3 women affect each other's lives, how they help each other, and it's a message of hope and love and friendship.
I love that.
Yeah. One of my favorites, Thunderstruck. It's a collection of short stories. So all of the books we've been discussing have been novels, but this is a short story collection, which is perfect if you don't want to burn on the beach, because you're going to read one story.
Yes, I love that. That's such good advice.
You're going to read
a short story. Yeah.
I love short stories because they make me feel accomplished. I can read one before bed or when I'm out. So this is for the reader who wants some edge, who wants to read a book whose language is daring and whose characters do really unexpected things, and the plot will take you where you never thought it would go. She's a really daring writer. She's a graduate from the Iowa Writers Workshop, which a lot of our country's fine writers have started at. And she's won so many literary awards, and so just very exciting book. And again, it's called Thunderstruck by Elizabeth McCracken. Oh, and now we go to Anna Quinlan, who is a much beloved writer. She has written a novel called Still Life with Breadcrumbs. She has 2.5 million books in print, so hugely successful. This is a story about a woman who is a professional photographer. And she wants to shake up her career. She feels that it's reached a plateau. So she does what some people do, which is move to the country. She leaves the city, and in the country she meets a man. And the rest I'll leave to you to discover, but it's a life-altering experience, and it's a message of if you leave yourself open to change, that change can happen in your life.
I love that message.
Yes,
it's so true, too.
It is true. Just takes a little work. Lisa C., one of my favorite writers, she has written a new novel called China Dolls. You may know Lisa. She wrote a book a few years ago called Snowflower and the Secret Fan, which was turned into a movie. And this is a really fun book set in San Francisco, also historical, during World War II. And it's about the chop suey circuit. And what the chop suey circuit is, if you don't know, is about Asian American nightclubs.
Okay.
During the time. And one of the nightclubs was called Forbidden City. So it was burlesque, it was dance, it was singing, cocktails, dinner, and these kinds of Asian American nightclubs happened all over. There was one called China Dolls in New York City. Some of them were in Ohio. They were in a lot of different cities, Miami, Los Angeles. So this is a book about 3 friends, 3 girls who are all performers at the Forbidden City, and they become fast friends until there's an act of deception. One of them does something wrong, and it affects all of their friendships. So it's very much a mystery with a rich historical background. The Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Society is also a beautiful historical tale. It's about a book club. So if you really love books, it's a book about a book club. And it's a book club that took place in the island of Guernsey and under German occupation. And it's a book club that continued to meet under incredible political duress. And it is the story of this island, the story of the people in the book club. It was a #1 New York Times bestseller, so a lot of people related to it. It's also told in letters.
I like those style of books as well. It's another one where you feel like you can get through more, you know, if you're on the beach and just need little snippets to read.
And you can immediately plunge into it. You know, when you read someone's letter, you feel like you immediately know something about them.
Absolutely. It's looking into their personal life.
Yes. One other novel, which is not to be missed, is Sisterland by Curtis Sittenfeld. Curtis Sittenfeld wrote a novel called Prep, which is all about prep school a few years ago, and it was a huge bestseller.
I read that one.
You did? It was such a cute cover with the beach, like
so preppy and cute.
Yeah, a little preppy. Those beach colors actually with the belt. So this is a really funny premise. This novel is about identical twin sisters, and they have nothing in common except they're both psychic. So they're psychic, they're identical twins, but they're very different. One sister likes to flaunt her capabilities, that she's psychic. The other sister wants to blend in and be normal. She doesn't want people to know that she has these powers, and she lives in constant threat that her sister is going to expose her. So it's really fun, it's really interesting, and it comes to a head because they're living in St. Louis, and one sister is predicting a catastrophe.
Oh no!
An earthquake. So the other sister has to decide how she's going to navigate this. So it's a really offbeat and fun family tale. The Burgess Boys, this is our Pulitzer Prize winner, Elizabeth Strout. She won the Pulitzer Prize for a collection of short stories called Olive Kitteridge, which all takes place in Maine. And this is a story about two brothers who live in Brooklyn. And they have to go back home to Maine because of a family scandal. So as they go back and they spend more time with extended family in Maine, there are all kinds of pieces to this puzzle that get put together, all kinds of secrets that are revealed about the family. So it's definitely a family story and a big mystery. And this is my final book, and it's the ultimate summer book. It's called Nantucket Sisters. And it's by Nancy Fair, who will be visiting the Boston.
Yes, we can't wait
event.
to have Nancy there. It's going to be so exciting. Just add an extra level of fun to the Getaway Tour.
Yes. This novel is a lot of fun. It's about two childhood friends, two little girls who meet on the beach. And they become wonderful friends, but as they grow up, as often happens, they grow apart. Until later on in life when they fall in love with the same man.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
So it's a book about friendship, a book about what to do when that friendship is tested, and it's a book about love and ultimately navigating the very complicated things that happen in life, like falling in love with the same person.
I love it.
A really fun read. So I think that's all that
yes, and so if you enter the Getaway Tour sweepstakes, you actually have the chance to win the full Random House Summer Reading Library, which is super exciting. So a lot of the books that we talked about today, you'll have a chance to be a proud owner of, and you can enter to win that at landsend.com/getawaytour. So
terrific.
I'm so excited we have you on. It was so great. I have so many more books that are on my summer reading list now.
Thank you. I want to stay here all day.
I know. This is perfect. This is absolutely perfect.
Happy reading, everyone.
Thank you so much. All right. So our next special guest is going to be Steve, and he is here from Wyndham Vacation Rentals. So let's welcome Steve. Steve Alessandrini is the Senior Director of External Communications for Wyndham Vacation Rentals. Hi, Steve.
How you doing?
Good. I'm great. It's beautiful in New York right now.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Great spot.
Yes, I agree. All right, I'm going to give you this microphone. So, Steve, we're obviously really, really excited for taking a summer getaway right now. And I know that you have a ton of great ideas for us on places to go. So could you share a few, great beach getaway ideas for us from Wyndham?
Sure, I'd be glad to. So, really, sounds like an easy question. It's a little harder than probably it sounds because we have a lot of great
There's too many places
exactly.
to choose, right? That's a good problem to have,
it's a
by
very
the
good
way.
problem. But you know, if I had to choose, you know, a couple, the first one that comes to mind is the Outer Banks in North Carolina, for a lot of reasons because it's personal to me. For the last 5 years, my family, our good friends, the Millers, we go down, we stay at a beautiful beach house, you know, really enjoy ourselves. This year we're actually staying at a Wyndham Vacation Rentals property in Hatteras, one of the properties there that we manage. And, you know, it's a fantastic place, right on the water. It's got its own pool, it's got a hot tub. We have access to a club where we can, you know, enjoy a tennis court. We can enjoy amenities, you know, like activities for the kids. So it's really a great way to kind of get away, really a better way to get away than the traditional stay. And one of the things that we find that makes the whole kind of experience in the Outer Banks really enjoyable, it's just so relaxing. It's a real family-friendly place. It just has, you know, a really good atmosphere, and it's a great time to kind of, you know, get some quality time with the family. So
I've heard that it's beautiful.
It's fantastic, and it's got everything you want. You can relax, you can go to the pool, you can go to the beach. There's beautiful lighthouses, aquariums, there's the Wright Brothers Museum. So a lot of history there, a lot of experience. And at the same time, what really makes there so enjoyable is the fact that we have access to the comforts of home while we're there, right, through a rental. So we have multiple bedrooms, which means everyone has some space to spread out, you know, kind of a little privacy.
That's important on a family vacation.
Extremely important. Sometimes you just need a little space to be there for a week together, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely. Also have a washer and dryer. So we bring half the clothes we would normally bring. We do a load midweek, and then we're set.
Lots of Lands' End swimwear in there.
Absolutely. Lots of good swimwear. We also, you know, get a living room. So, you know, we can watch TV, watch a movie, play board games, which is really great. And then probably the thing that's the most relaxing for us is having a kitchen, right?
Yes.
Because what we get to do with the kitchen. Yeah, so we get up in the morning, we give the kids a nice, easy breakfast. That gets us to the pool quicker, it gets us to the beach quicker. Maybe we pack lunch for the beach. And then at night, sometimes we'll go out, we'll bring in. A lot of times we'll have a nice casual meal. And I think parents out there will understand that, you know, taking kids out to a restaurant sometimes is more stressful than actually making a meal.
I definitely could believe that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they got to get them clean, dressed, you wait for a table, maybe they're a little anxious. So we just rather make a nice meal with friends, enjoy some good company, maybe drink a glass of wine, a bottle of beer, you know, and kind of go from there. So that's one of my favorite destinations. A couple others just quickly I would tell you about. If you go further kind of down the coast to South Carolina, there's some really great properties there, some great destinations, starting with Myrtle Beach. Myrtle Beach is one of the most popular summer destinations. They get about 10 million people each year to go to Myrtle Beach. It's definitely geared for people who are looking for a little more activity. So, you know, they have lots of amusement parks, they have pirate shows, nightclubs, deep sea fishing. So really a great way to travel. Hilton Head also very popular destination, great golf, also a little more refined experience. So you have wonderful dining, wine festivals, theater, opera, so a little more culture that you can enjoy. And then one of the places which you guys may know it's really been kind of trending in recent years is the Charleston Islands. So Charleston Islands, great natural beauty, very uncrowded beaches, wildlife tours, but at the same time you're a pretty short drive to Charleston where you can go to the historic district, right? You can, you know, kind of see the architecture, shops, really a great experience. So those are a couple. The last one I'd say, and I think it's real relevant to folks that may be in the Northeast and metropolitan areas like New York, Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., is the Delaware beaches because it's a very manageable ride to those locations, which obviously anyone traveling, you know, with kids probably could appreciate that as well. So a great place, a little bit of something for everyone, a secluded beach or a little more exciting boardwalk experience as well.
I love it. I'm so excited for a getaway now. Got a few more places to add to my list.
Absolutely.
So for everyone who's watching, can you tell us a little bit more about Wyndham Vacation Rentals and how everyone can book a stay?
Sure, I'd love to. So real quickly about Wyndham Vacation Rentals. We're the world's largest professionally managed vacation rental company. We actually manage 100,000 properties in 600 unique destinations throughout the U.S. and Europe. Tons of different accommodation types, so everything from a condo, a beach house, a villa, to a luxury cabin, a houseboat, or a castle. So really,
literally something for everybody. Any kind of
everybody.
vacation, any location.
Absolutely, really something for everyone. Whatever you are looking for, whatever your needs, we have something for you. And so, real quick, I mean, rentals have grown a lot in popularity in recent years. At the same time, some people maybe don't totally understand. So what I'd love to do is just explain.
Absolutely, that would be fantastic.
So really, when you book a vacation rental, there are two choices, right? You can rent a property directly from an owner through like a listing site, and that's fine. That's a very popular way for people to do it. At the same time, you don't have, you know, the assurance of who you're working with. You don't have maybe expectations of consistent standards across the board. The other option is to work with a professionally managed company like Wyndham, right? And what you're getting there is you're getting the, the peace of mind that you have, kind of the, the trust in a major hospitality company like us who is managing everything for you. We handle the bookings. We ensure that you have a certain quality experience when you're there. We actually back all of our homes with the vacation rental bill of rights. What that means is, when you get there, you're going to have customer service. You're going to have, a clean, inspected property. So we really strive to make sure you have the experience that you want, right?
Going to have an amazing time.
Absolutely,
We're
amazing time.
that.
Yes, and the benefit of the professionally managed angle, and specifically us as a hotel and hospitality company, is we can give you the things that you want when you're on vacation. Check-in, customer service, housekeeping. So you don't have to do all those things. You can really relax and enjoy yourself. So kind of we like to say the best of both worlds. So for those, we're going to talk in a second, I think, about, right, are the giveaway and the kind of tour here. But for those who really want to experience this kind of better way to travel in a different way, what you can do is go to wyndhamvacationrentals.com. Go there, and right now we're celebrating Vacation Rental Month. I don't know if you know this.
I did not know that.
But July is National Vacation Rental Month, so we're kind of in anticipation of that celebration. And July is Vacation Rental Month because it's the month where we have the most rentals occur in the U.S. But so go there now, book between today and July 31st on any stay with us during the summer. You can save up to 35% off. So really great way to kind of save money, experience the vacation rental opportunity for yourself.
Sounds like it's a good time to take a vacation.
There's never a bad time to take a vacation.
That is so true.
Yeah, but the summer is a great time.
So the last thing I was going to ask you is more details on what our entrants in the Getaway Tour sweepstakes have a chance to win.
Sure.
Because I know that we're big partners for this.
Yeah, absolutely. We're again very excited to be here. Very excited to be working with Land's End, being part of the tour. So on behalf of Wyndham, we're giving the grand prize winner a stay at any one of our beach properties. Stay for 4 at any one of our beach properties throughout the U.S. So really, just as I mentioned before, whatever you're looking for. If you're looking to just kind of kick back and relax, if you're looking for a more active adventure, we're going to make sure you have a fantastic summer vacation.
I am so excited for whoever wins that. They're going to be one lucky person to win that.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for being here with us.
No problem. Thanks, Lauren.
I think we all definitely have a lot more getaways we want to be taking.
Definitely, and if you want to, like I said, check us out, wyndhamvacationrentals.com, 35% off right now, up to 35% off, and we hope you stay with us.
All right. I guess I'll wrap things up then. Thank you. All right. So I just want to thank everyone who came and all of our special guests that came to hang out with us live from New York City. Thanks for standing by with some technical issues as well. We're so thankful for everyone who tuned in and chatted along with us. It's been a wonderful day, and we're so excited to be here, and we hope you come and see us on more of our Getaway Tour stops. Be sure to check out landsend.com/getaway tour for more great videos and feedback from our events. And everyone have a fantastic summer.